Hey everybody! The Fujifilm X-T3 is finally out. I got mine from the store already, but I know that for some of you it's going to be your first Fujifilm camera ever. So I wanted to make this quick video to guide you through the first step you absolutely need to follow when you get one of those. What's that? An unbox? Of course you need to unbox. Fine, I'll do it. Let's get the unboxing out of the way. Fujifilm X-T3. So the first thing you want to do when you get... Wait. Hello? A sniff test? Why would people want to see a... This is a... You guys want to see a sniff test? Parrot Jolene, Bruno's, Fuji.com and... Ooh, what do we have today? Fujifilm X-T3. And I know you guys want your sniff test, so let's jump right into it. Ooh. Ooh. So what does the Fujifilm X-T3 smells like? It smells like sad and sober. Why does it smell like sad and sober? Because Canon did not fly me to Hawaii and Sony did not fly me to Las Vegas so that I could try this camera. I had to go to a store and buy it with my own money. Can you believe this? Also, this video is not sponsored by Squarespace. Can you believe in 2018 they're still doing YouTube videos that are not sponsored by Squarespace? I thought all of them are sponsored by Squarespace. Oh, what are you saying? Huh? No affiliate links? Really? Thank you, Bonus Fuji. I'm sure this was very useful for everybody. So, let's jump to the real topic for this video. What is the first thing you want to do when you just bought your Fujifilm X-T3? It's pretty simple. You want to pair the Fujifilm X-T3 to your smartphone and update the firmware to the latest version. Unfortunately, there is a day one patch for the firmware of the X-T3, but you really want to apply it from the get-go because it fixes some very nasty bugs. This is what you get when you turn on the X-T3 for the first time. The camera is actually already ready to be paired with your smartphone. So just press on the OK button and the camera will be scanning for any smartphone around that is ready to be paired with the X-T3. On your smartphone, launch the Fujifilm Camera Remote app. There is a big pairing registration button on the front page of the app. Press this button and you can see that the app will automatically detect that there is an X-T3 very close to your smartphone that is trying to connect to your smartphone. The first thing to do is to set your camera's time and location to match the settings from your smartphone. Now, if we get back to the app, you can see that the app has detected that there is a firmware update for your X-T3. In this specific case, the firmware update is roughly 47 megs large. The download will start as soon as you agree to the terms and conditions. If you are connected to a Wi-Fi network, the download of the firmware to your smartphone is actually quite fast. Once you press the update button, the process is a little bit cumbersome. You need to accept on the camera the fact that you are trying to upgrade the firmware. Once this is done, you need to accept again, but this time on the smartphone, the connection between your phone and your camera. Transferring the firmware update from your smartphone to the camera takes a little bit of time, so I'm going to speed up the process a little bit. Once the transfer is completed, the upgrade of the firmware is starting automatically. From that point on, you don't need your smartphone anymore. Upgrading the firmware also takes a little bit of time, so I am also going to speed up this part of the process. Et voilà, the firmware 1.1 has been installed on your camera. Turn off and turn on your body again for the changes to be taken into account. That's it for today. We now have an X-T3 with the latest version of the firmware. Usually, I do not recommend that you update right away to the newest version of the firmware because a new version of the firmware might be introducing some new bugs. But in this case, the patch that we're getting is actually fixing some very nasty bugs, so I recommend that you do it as soon as you grab your Fujifilm X-T3. That's it for today, and I'll speak to you soon. See you guys. And maybe I will also speak to you soon. Pronosfuji.com. See you.